Welcome back, everybody, to the Arkansas Razorbacks Dynasty here at NCAA 25. And man, here we go. Huge offseason. Our first offseason in this Dynasty. Season 1 is done. It is in the books. And it was a really successful season. 9-4 is what we ended up being. We get that Tax Slayer Gator Bowl victory after last year, 4-8. So this is the best record since 2021. Now, is this a trend going up or is it going down? Because we have a lot of guys leaving. We have a lot of seniors, a lot of key players. It's going to be really interesting to see how it plays out and see what kind of recruiting class we can get. So you can see Andrew Armstrong, he is gone. Knew he was going to go on. Tyrone Broden, Eric Gregory, gone. He won't be around anymore. So that front line is going to just be decimated for sure because you got Junkaj gone as well. Landon Jackson, who they have projected right now at a round 2 pick. So you're telling me Eric Gregory is not even projected to be drafted? That doesn't seem right. That is very interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, yeah, Hudson Clark gone, Danico Slaughter. Our secondary decimated. So a lot of key players that made the key plays this year are gone. So we'll see how we replace them. Who's going to step up in their stay? Yeah, Landon Jackson went in the second round. I thought he'd possibly be a first-round draft pick, but nope. Round number 2 he goes, and that is it. We didn't get anybody else drafted. Are you kidding me right now? Wow, okay. I'm very surprised. But like taking a look at right now our class here so far. We got a decent amount. You know, it didn't look good for a while there. I mean, it took us 8 weeks just to get our first recruit. But we have 10. We still have a ton of guys here to look at. And I'm hoping we get we got 10 more guys. But I'm probably going to add some more boards. And obviously, we're going to have to take a look at the transfer portal as well. But Bryce Ramsey, the 4-star safety from Arlington, Texas. We are going to do, I'm guessing, brand exposure. That probably looks like maybe championship contender. Probably championship contender for the visit. I would say let's get that right away. And then we'll do a hard sell. Yeah, let's do to the house. We'll do the hard sell on that one. And, I mean, we jumped his board. He's a gem. He could start as a freshman. That's for sure. But if we can really get him in here, that would be absolutely fantastic, especially to beat out Alabama. Now, DeAndre Abreu, you can see Penn State right now with the lead. Probably do a hard sell, I would think, for him as well, the left tackle, and then schedule the visit. I don't mind doing week 1 visit just because I think Penn State, he could go to Penn State right away if we got to do everything we can. So let's do championship contender, and then let's do a hard sell. I always have time. Tough times finding this. Let's do, let's see, that's going to work. Football influencer. That's what we'll do. The strategy pitch for the hard sell. That should work. And hopefully, yeah, let's add, 'cause we have the extra points there. So let's add more there. And then hopefully he'll be good to go. We'll see if we can bid Penn State there. Benjamin Cologne, right now, he is near his top 3. West Virginia's right there. I guess we'll just do a week 1 visit as well. This one I probably could go a little bit later, but I'm fine getting that visit in and just get that big lead. Let's do athletic facilities. Yeah, the stability right now. That's probably going to go up in the offseason. I don't know. Do we add more than 10? We'll see. Maybe we go back. Deshaun Melton, right now, we're at the top there as he's about to hit into the number 3 of the 4-star free safety out of Alexandria, Kentucky. 86 speed, 85 agility, 74 zone. I don't like the speed at all. The zone's okay. Man, he seems more like a 3-star player in my opinion, but can add more depth. Nothing wrong with that because I can always redshirt him. We'll do conference prestige for the visit. Show him those trophies, which really isn't a lot. It's not a ton. But hey, you're playing in the SEC, so you're going to get that exposure for sure. As for a hard sell, let's do conference spotlight. Might as well just continue to hammer that one home because, hey, yeah, you're playing in the SEC. Would you rather go to Cincinnati or come here, Arkansas, playing the SEC? All right, we move on to Nasir Fulkerts. And I'll tell you what, this is a guy I want badly. LSU's right there. He is close to committing. Let's just finish out the scouting, and you can see he is a gem. 90 strength, 81 power moves. Yeah, 85 tackle, 80 hit power. He would start right away. So we definitely have to get him on a week 1 visit because LSU was right there. We'll have to do proximity to home, and then let's do the hard sell. And obviously we have extra points here as well for being a D tackle. If we can find the damn thing. Geez, there we go. Hometown hero. So we'll do that for the pitch. Let's see. Do we do we have 25. You could soft sell, but I don't know if that would really work. I think you just do friends and family for right now. And we'll see how that works out. LSU is right there. So there's a possibility we can jump them. I'm not sure. That one's going to be interesting. Brandon Elling, the 4-star middle linebacker out of Georgia. And I'll tell you what, it's going to hit the top 3. Georgia has a really good lead, but 88 speed, 74 zone, 81 pursuit, 91 acceleration. I mean, man coverage isn't that great, but he looks like a very sometime. I mean, we don't have everything, but we know Coach Prestige or Academic Prestige is going to be the final thing. So we'll have to hard sell here. But as for the visit, let's do probably championship contender. And then if we can add on the hard sell, I guess go for Coach Prestige because Academic Prestige is not looking good right now. Yeah, we'll have to do to the house. That's what we'll have to. Hopefully that is what he's looking for. He's looking for that Academic Prestige. It's not going to be coming here. But Georgia and Alabama right now, we're going to have to jump over them. Gage McPherson, the kicker. We could schedule a visit. I think he'll probably commit very easily. Obviously, he'll be the kicker going into next year, so we'll have a true freshman kicker. So kicking alone, not the greatest at it. And now you're going to add a true freshman kicker to it. Yeah, that's going to be definitely not easy. Marcellus Swaim, the 3-star back. He is a gem. We have a massive lead. What was that? Central Florida. Solid speed. Decent juke move. We can schedule it. Same thing. Just do week 1. That'll put us in the top 3. But we got such a, pretty good lead on him. I think there's a good chance that he could commit. He could. Maybe we can sway something here as well. Maybe program tradition. Yeah, you could probably. We're gonna actually try to sway something. Conference prestige. We're gonna try to sway because proximity to home is not. He likes that, but it's not really. He's from Florida, but it's not that far away. But we'll try to sway. We'll see if that works. Still got 20, so could soft sell here. You could do the proximity to home just to see, just to put it in, because you at least get 2 of them. At least you get athletic facilities and coach prestige. So we'll do coach's favorites. We can do that one. We'll try to sway and soft sell. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because the lead is so huge. Josh Mazza, he is a power back out of Houston, Texas. Trying to hammer home those running backs. But right now we're sitting behind. I don't know. We'll see about that. I mean, I might wait on a visit. I might just take him off the board. Yeah, the power back. But I kind of want more of a speedy, elusive back to be our guy right now. Fumagalli, right now, he is a cornerback zone out of Florida, 6'2", 178. He's got 92 speed, 71 man, but the zone coverage is, obviously his more forte is being a tendency of a zone coverage. But we need corners bad. That is a position we definitely need. We're going to be going into next year. I think our top corner is going to be like only, depending what the progression is going to be, could only be like an 82 with, most of them being in the 70s. So, and then you're going to have maybe a true freshman, possibly if we get Bryce Ramsey safety. I mean, our secondary could be looking a little iffy next year. But let's take a look at the transfer portal, which really isn't too much. Emory Jones from LSU. Ooh. That would be a big one. We could instantly fill him in. Our offensive line would be looking really good next year then. He has it right now at 5. Jacob Sexton, another left tackle from Oklahoma. I don't really need quarterbacks. 2 guys from Louisiana want to leave. Are the Raging Cajuns? Yeah, they're ranked 20th. Wow. I didn't even see the final season rankings. They're actually ranked 20th in the country. That is kind of crazy to think about. There's not much going on here in the transfer portal. But I do like Emory Jones from LSU. Let's add him to the board. And Braylon Green, maybe you can add him from Liberty. It depends. If Bryce Ramsey comes to us, I don't know if I'd really think about it. But let's add him to the board. Tariq Jones, you could add him as well. I think we'll just see what he has from Hawaii. So we could possibly... He's from New Orleans, so could think about adding him. We do. Anybody else? Walker White? See, he is from Little Rock, Arkansas, but I think we're just going to stick with that. So let's see. Yeah, I got to get this. We got to get Emory Jones. We got to bring him aboard. We got to do everything we can to bring this guy over here, transfer from LSU, come over to Arkansas, build this offensive line. Because he would be, well, he's a junior this year, so he'd be a senior going into next year. So that is the one thing you have to be careful with this portal. Because right now you're thinking, oh, he's going to be a junior next year. We got 2 more years. No, he is a junior this year. So he will be a senior next year. So we want to get 1 more year of these guys. So that's the big thing. You just got to be a little bit careful with. I'm fine taking him for a senior year. Emory Jones, I want badly. I'm fine having him just for a senior year, and then it can develop any more guys we bring in and let them develop, and then by the time he moves on in year number 3, we're looking pretty good. So I have no issues with that, and that's going to really help out what we kind of want to do next year, because right now I'm still looking at it. I don't know. Depending how this plays out and the way the roster plays out, I was thinking, oh man, we bring in some running backs, maybe get some true freshman running backs in here that can give you something crazy. And Dubinion looking pretty good. We're going to be more of a running style team. But, I still want to play to what we got, play to our talent. And I don't know. We might be more of, obviously, you always want to be a balanced offense. That's always what you want to do. Keep the defense guessing. There's no doubt about it. And you might have a strength, run or pass, but stay balanced. But I don't know. The receivers that we have coming back, the speed we have, you're going to have a senior quarterback coming off a solid season, throwing over 3,000 yards. Could we be more of a passing offense? Possibility. That is for sure. I don't know. I think the tight ends are going to, Luke Haas is back. He'll be back as well. I think Ty Washington will be back. I didn't see any of those leave. And we're going to have 2, very top tier tight ends. So do you utilize those tight ends, get more 2 tight end sets in there? Satania coming back. Jordan Anthony is going to have hopefully a more breakout season. There's going to be a lot of weapons through the pack that really might gear towards passing the ball a little bit more. I know, like I said, the style that I wanted to go with is more the running game. We just don't have that back yet. Not on this roster. Not the back that I want. Like I said, Rashad Dubinion is a solid talent. There is no doubt about it. And he's going to be the main guy going into next year with Jaquindon Jackson gone. But, is he the back that can really just take over games and do his thing? Maybe we'll see that. But for right now, it's going to be more, let's, use the run just to set up the pass, because that's what it's really, I think, going to be. So let's advance the week. Anybody commit? DeAndre Abreu, the left tackle out of Massachusetts. Well, he's coming down to Arkansas. 3-star. He will commit. Beats out Penn State. So, Benjamin Cologne, we are number 1. He's reached his top 3. We got a lead right now over West Virginia. Melton, we got the lead over Cincinnati. So, we are right there on Melton. So, I think he should be committing maybe next week. Same thing with Swaim. I think we're good. Jones, number 2. So we moved up real quick on Tariq Jones. Jacob Sexton, the same thing in the portal. We're right now number 1 in Eric Guillermo, and we're number 1 right now over Florida, but still, he's very early on, just reaching his top 8 schools. All right, Bryce Ramsey, I just saw that we took the lead. Just continue to hit it home. If we can beat out Alabama. I didn't see they scheduled a visit yet. So if we can beat out Bama. Yeah, they didn't schedule anything. Come on. You want to commit this week. All right, Cologne. We got to get them this week because West Virginia is week 4. So if we can get them before West Virginia, that should be good. Melton, yeah. Week 4 Cincinnati visit. I think we got that. I think unless something crazy happens, just leave the 50. We should be. And look at Nasir Fulkerts. We took over. We have taken over LSU. All right, man. If we can get this one right here, because I think they won't have a visit for a little bit, we should be good. Can we soft sell? Maybe add another sell? I'm fine with having to, yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's just do grassroots. Or do we want to do, let me see if I can find something else. No, let's just do grassroots. Let's just do grassroots. That'll give us another sell. So we got soft and hard sell. And then we can add the social media just to get the 65. Really hammer that one home. Beat at LSU, who haven't scheduled a visit yet as well. So, man, that is looking pretty good for us right there. Brandon Elling, we have jumped Bama. Georgia right now is right at the edge of the top 3. So just continue to hammer that one home. McPherson, yeah, there's nobody else really going there. Swaim, same thing. I think we'll be fine there. He'll probably commit this coming up week, so he'll be brought in. Fumagalli, we completely jumped Florida. So we have, obviously, the week 2 visit there. Emory Jones, nice. We are up to number 1. Let's do a visit. Let's get him in this building as quick as we can. Well, you know what? I was going to say that, but we don't really have anything. I don't have anything on him yet so far. So I think we just continue to send the house and see where that goes, because we're going to have to figure out what he wants. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do unless I just want to set up something. No, let's just wait. Braylon Green, I think the same, unless we got something. Yeah, there we go. We do have a couple. Playing style and proximity to home. We do have 2 of them. So you could technically, let's just finish scouting. 90 speed, 78 man, 94 acceleration, 84 awareness. Just leave it as is. I'm going to get that third one first. Tariq Jones, we have brand exposure and championship contender we have revealed. So that's 2 of his motivations. Right now over TCU. I think just let some of these roll a little bit till next week to see if we can gain any more information. Because any other school hasn't, scheduled a visit yet either. Guillermo, we have the lead. Just continue to send the house, program tradition. And Cameron Patton, we jumped all the way to 2. I don't even think we were on his board. And 2 out of the first three we have found are green check marks. So there you go. Let's add any more. Trevor Kindred, he is a deep threat receiver. Daryl Patton, same thing. Let's add a couple more receivers. We already got Skaggs and obviously Wilkins. We did add Walker White. I just wanted to take a look at him. Yeah, 84 speed, 93 throw power, 86 short accuracy, 86 throw on the run. We are still in his top 5. Jamarian Peterson, he's another transfer. Put him on there. Let's take a look what he has. 93 strength, man. That's crazy. Some of the linebacker strengths are insane. I've seen a couple where some have like 98 strength as a linebacker. Absolutely insane. It's like, what am I doing? You might as well put them on the defensive, at least the defensive end, because they're just going to pull over some guys. It's crazy to see. So he has 93 strength, 77 zone. I don't like the 78 speed, but I mean, it says run stopper. I guess with that strength for sure, you could put him on the defensive end. There's Trevor Kindred. Let's take a look. Deep threat receiver out of Georgia. 93 speed, 94 acceleration, 73 catch, 66 medium route. That's not what you wanted to see. And 62 release. So he would need definitely work. I mean, Georgia right there is the top for both of them, for Patton as well. Patton, 94 speed, 71 deep route. Let's see what his release is. 73, 76 catchy. Medium route's absolutely awful. You know, he has the road dog mentality. Do we offer either one of these guys a scholarship? That's the question. Do we offer... I might remove him from the board. Yeah, let's remove him from the board. I like Patton's a little bit. He just is... I guess we could just send the house. We got plenty of hours, so it's not like we're wasting anything. So let's send the house on Daryl Patton. I don't know if I'm going to offer a scholarship to White or not. Because in reality, I just kind of want to see, just kind of want to take a look and then go from there. I don't know. I think it's just leave him. I guess we'll do it. So we'll offer him a scholarship, and then we can just send the house. Just see what happens. In reality, if we get close enough, I might pull it back. I'm just kind of interested to see what happens there. Anybody else on the board? Steven Titus, a 4-star defensive tackle. Let's add him to the board too. Just looking around. So let's take a look at Steven Titus. And 89 strength, 82 power moves, 72 block shed, 81 tackle, 81 hit power. You know what? Let's offer him his scholarship, and I think we can do the same. Let's just send the house, see what information we can get, see if we move up on his board. We're not there yet. Texas right now. I mean, look at all those top schools on his board. It's kind of crazy. All right, let's just advance. Let's get into week 3. Benjamin Cologne commits. We saw that one going to come in. Right guard out of Georgia. Give me another one. Deshaun Melton, the free safety 4-star out of Kentucky. He will commit. Yes, that's what I wanted to see. Fulkerts has committed. We beat at LSU. Marcellus Swain, we saw that one coming. So we get 4 more commits, and right now we are number 29. So we're at least in the top 30. Texas is number 1. So this recruiting class is looking a lot better. Bryce Ramsey, we are right there. And Alabama and LSU still have not scheduled a visit yet. So I think Bryce Ramsey is ours for the taking. Brandon Allen, we have overtaken Georgia. Same thing. Georgia and Bama have not scheduled a visit. So we can hammer that home for another week. Maybe this week. But that would be another 4-star defender. Yeah, that's a done deal. I think Fumagali's a done deal. There's no way Florida's going to jump us. They don't have a visit scheduled. There's no way. Emory Jones, we dropped. So Oklahoma, but... Okay, now we're going to definitely have to schedule this visit right away. Yeah, we got to schedule it. We do have one. I think it was playing time, which he would play right away. So we don't have to really worry about that. So attend practice, and then we continue to send a house or possibly just do a hard sell and just try to almost guess just to get up there because I do not want to lose Emory Jones. Let's do a hard sell. Obviously, we add playing style. Yeah, maybe time to get to work. Playing time, proximity to home. I think that would work. I mean, I don't know what he's really looking for, but that would make sense. Playing style, playing time. Or possibly the clutch you do pro potential. Let's do that. All right. DM the player, get the extra 10 points. We're going to do that. We got the visit this week with the playing style. And then we're doing we have the hard sell. So hopefully that works. Braylon Green, we're behind. Same thing. We're going to have to just see. Schedule a visit. We have 2 of them done. So let's do plain style as that. He'll attend the practice as well. And then let's do a hard sell. We'll just same thing, kind of just have to guess. But at least we get 2 of them. Do we have to have them? All right, let's just do conference prestige because, hey, what the heck? I mean, it might not be what you're looking for, but just hammer home that you're playing in the SEC. Can't hurt, right? Can't hurt. So we'll see if we can beat out TCU. TCU is just every guy here. Tariq Jones, TCU has the lead. They have a week 5 visit scheduled. So we might have to schedule the visit for either this week or next. Let's see it. Let's just do it here. Let's do, well, championship contenders, what you're going to want to do. Championship contender. We still have 15 points we can add to him as well. So we might have to go back and add the 15 points. Jacob Sexton, we have the lead. Probably can schedule the visit for this week as well. Let's do, well, either one, it doesn't matter. We'll just do proximity to home. Get that family visit. See if we can beat out Kansas State. Eric Guillermo, we got a massive lead. So I think we'll be pretty good on that one. Cameron Patton, we just jumped up. So we're number 1 right now over Georgia. Can't schedule the visit yet. We're only top 8. Walker White, we jumped up to 3. Carolina has a solid lead. They have a visit. I don't know if it's if we wanted to get them. This is prior to them fixing that, obviously. Prior to the patch. So I think that's pretty much a done deal. We're not going to be able to get them. Jamarian Peterson, we're right now number 2 behind Mississippi State. We're pretty much out on him as well, I think. Yeah. We can't schedule a visit, so in my opinion, just, I don't know. There's no reason to waste anything. Look at Daryl Patton. We just instantly got on his board number 1. We don't really know anything about him yet, so probably just continue to send the house. And then Steven Titus, same thing. Just bam, up to number 1. And we'll just, same thing. We don't know too much on it, just continue. But Bryce Ramsey, the 4-star free safety, we got him. Nice job. Fumagalli, we got him. Yeah, the Ramsey's huge because he beat out. He was either going to Georgia or Bama. And Emory Jones, yes! That is huge. We get Emory Jones, comes over from LSU. Jacob Sexton is going to commit as well, the 3-star left tackle. That was a big week. Big week. Nice job. I wasn't sure about Emory Jones, but you hammer that one home, and he comes through. Yeah, White. We can't schedule a visit. It's not going to really work out. Peterson, we're number 2. Same thing. I mean, we're just going to lose out on those guys. Guillermo, we're first easily in the top 5. Patton, we're number 1 as top 8. Top 8 for Titus. We're number 1, obviously. But Braylon Green goes to TCU, so we won't be able to bring him in. I mean, look at the bar. Man. And Tariq Jones. So TCU just took a couple guys from us there. Man, TCU and Houston. Houston was the other school that took like 3 recruits from us. It's just crazy. So let's take a look at Steven Titus here. Or we could just, I guess sim another week. Why not? Let's just sim another week. Brandon Elling, he is here. Man, we're in Georgia, so Elling is going to commit. Guillermo's going to commit, the 3-star right end. Cameron Patton commits, the 3-star tight end. Titus commits, the 4-star defensive tackle. We just added him to the board a couple weeks ago. And there you go. That is 4 more. Yeah, White is going to commit to North Carolina, and then Peterson to Mississippi State, who we couldn't get them regardless. So, man, this recruiting class, which didn't get anybody until, week 8, like I said, this is not bad. Now, obviously, I don't think it's going to be a top 10 recruiting class, but we'll see where we sit. Let's take a look at Drew Monty, Clarence Wilkins, 4-star receiver, Ryan Gilliam, 4-star, Sean Melton, a 4-star, Fulkert's a 4-star, Emory Jones comes over from the portal, Bryce Ramsey, a 4-star, Rico Silveira is going to be 3, Cook is a 3, Reggie Irvin, get a 5-star recruit. I didn't think we were going to get one this year. I don't know if I even tried for a 5-star recruit this year, which could be a next year. I think next year we'll definitely have some chances to possibly get some. I really want to get a running back so bad, a 5-star, like big time running back, and bring him into this program. That's going to be a big thing for next year. But obviously you still have to look at who's around. McPherson does, obviously. So all in all, 25 players. I'm not sure. I'll have to look again how many 4-stars we got. Let's take a look. Texas right now is the number 1. We ended up being 16. 10 4-stars, 15 3-stars, and we still have a top 20 recruiting class. It ends up being really not that bad. With the 25 players, I mean, let's see where we sit in the SEC. You can see, I mean, it's just ridiculous, the SEC. It's stupid. That's why I wanted to do this Dynasty in the SEC. I mean, even the bowl game we played in, the Gator Bowl, I mean, we're like 6th in the SEC. It's crazy. But you got top 5. Texas, Ohio State, Penn State, Miami, Tennessee, Oregon, Alabama, Georgia, Michigan, and finish out the top 10 is LSU. So, I mean, it's just nothing but SEC teams. It's just crazy to see. So we can see the training results. Yeah, I mean, look at our top 2. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Ty Washington and Luke Haas. So our top 2 players are tight ends. And they're both receiving tight ends. So we're going to have to definitely make sure we have 2 tight end sets, because we have to utilize both of those guys. So Talon Green, senior, he's going to be the quarterback. But you got KJ Jackson. You got Singleton. You have Max Drew. So we got some nice young quarterbacks. DeBinion, he's up to an 85. Rodney Hill's an 82. Braylon Russell's an 81. We have solid running back core. It's solid. Satania looks like a beast. Anthony could be a beast as well. Stevens, you got Jaden Wilson, Brown. So we'll see with that. Yeah, you got Haas, Washington. See, Dozier, I'd love to get involved as well. Man, We got some talent at tight ends. That's for sure. He's up to an 86, Kuta. Snickles is up to an 85. Street, yeah, so guard. That'll be interesting to see. And that'll be Emory Jones right there at right tackle. Blackstock, we could probably move around. Charlie Collins is up to an 84. Quincy Rhodes is going to be up to an 80. J.J. Hollinsworth to a 78. So not too bad, really. Gavion Henderson's an 81. Nico Davier is going to be an 80. I got to try to get a rotation for the defensive front. Cameron Ball an 84. Kovac 77. And James is 4. Juju Pope 77. You got Soares up to an 87. Bradley Shaw an 81. Middle linebacker, but you put in Elling there as well. Justin Logan's an 82. Brad Spence is a 78. They'll definitely get playing time. I think Spence, he turned out to be one of our better pass rushers last year, so he'll definitely be in there. But yeah, look at the corners. Okay, so Jalen Braxton's a 90. Jaheim Singletary's an 81, but everything else is like eh. Dylan Haas, 77. And Miguel Mitchell, 77. So the back end doesn't look very good whatsoever. Bryce Ramsey is probably going to start right off the bat. Now, I did custom conferences. This is the big thing. I know it sounds crazy, but this is the Dynasty. We are adding Florida State and Miami to the SEC. So Florida State and Miami have joined the SEC. It is going to be crazy. I have split it up into love how Florida State is in here. I love how Miami. You got Florida as well. You're going to have all the Florida teams battling each other. This is going to be, I love it. I love it. I know I always try to keep more of a realistic style. I get it. But to me, Florida State says, get out of the ACC. You screwed us out a couple years ago. Miami's like, hey, we'll go too. We got all the Florida teams. You're battling for different recruits. I think it's going to be awesome, and I cannot wait to play this. This is really cool. I know we probably could have just not done divisions, but I was like, yeah, let's split it up to divisions. We'll keep it that way. You know, you still have teams you play on the other side. I just wanted to make sure the rivalries were still intact. Oklahoma, Texas, everything. The other thing is, in the ACC, I added, as you can see right there, is, if you can see in the kind of the middle area, Notre Dame. I put Notre Dame in the ACC. Will they ever go to the ACC? Probably not, but that NBC contract, forget it. They're getting so much money. But with the new rules of the playoff, you know, you can't be in the top 4 unless you're a conference champ. So Notre Dame says, you know what? We're going to do it. Let's go to the ACC, and they are in. There you go. So I thought about it. I was thinking, I mean, I can't tell you how much time I was thinking about it, what am I going to do? And I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's put Florida State in. Let's put Miami in. I think it'd just be a cool thing to have all 3 like old major Florida schools in there battling in the SEC. It adds another big powerhouse in Florida State. Miami's kind of on the rise back again. I mean, it's just going to be so much fun to really play those teams that have them in the SEC, and kind of it's where college football is going. I mean, you're getting to like just a few major conferences, and that's pretty much about it. So I think it's, in reality, you're thinking, oh, there's no way. But heck, 5 years ago, if I would have told you Texas and Oklahoma, well, 5, 6, 7 years ago, I would have told you Texas and Oklahoma to be in the SEC, you'd probably think I'm crazy. And here we are. I mean, Oregon in the Big Ten, UCLA, USC in the Big Ten. Are you kidding me? Yeah. So it can happen. But let's take a look at our summer recruits. Max Drew, he has the impact development trait. So what is it? I think elite's going to be your top. So at least he has impact. Looking at all the physicals, magician, mobile resistance, option king extender, offensive platform, he's headstrong mentals. You can see what all of those are there. I know some of them are going to be, this, like I said, this is pre-patch. I think some of them are going to be a little bit nerfed. But he at least has impact development trait, which I think is the biggest thing in the game. Like, if you don't have a crazy development trait, you just won't really progress all that much. So at least he has impact. Marcellus Swaim, impact. What was he, a 66 overall? 64 overall. 64. I know what I'm looking at. 64 overall. He'll definitely more than likely be redshirted for sure. Reggie Irvin is a 61 overall. He is an impact as well. Max Drew, see, the quarterback position, I don't think I'm going to redshirt him. I think I'm going to keep him there. I'd love to get him like some playing time this season. So I don't think he'll redshirt. Clarence Wilkins. He is an impact development trait. 75 overall. At least they tell you the star rating too. I like that. How you, even if you, usually I write this stuff down, but even if you forget, you're like, oh, okay. He was a 4-star. He was a 3-star. All right, Daryl Patton's a normal development trait. So is he really going to go anywhere? I don't know. We'll see. I don't think Skaggs is going to be much either. We'll see. He has an impact. So Thad Skaggs, a 61 overall, was a 3-star recruit. He is an impact development. So not bad. You know, we'll definitely redshirt him. Two guys we got here at the end. Jadarius Tavares. He is a normal development. Man, the looks on some of these guys too, that is just wild. That is a crazy colored beard. The hair looks awesome though. Cameron Patton, normal development. So, 66 overall. We'll see. As for tackles, Kevin Cookus, 70 overall. He is an impact. Rocking the man bun. So, impact development for him. Not too bad. More than likely will be redshirted. I think both of these guys. Abreu as well. 69 overall. He's only a normal dev. So, that hurts a little bit. Normal dev. Let's keep going on here. Let's take a look. So Ryan Gilliam was the 4-star out of Indiana. He's only a normal dev. Man, okay. I think he's going to start, though. Either a guard at center. I think he'll definitely start right away. And Benjamin Cologne is going to be a 68 overall. He's a star development. Wow, okay. Because I think it goes impact, star, elite. So he's star. That's crazy. Rico Silveira is going to be an impact player. He is a 68 overall. Same thing. More than likely will be redshirted this year. You got Emory Jones playing. Then Jones will obviously be a senior and move on. So Silveira, not bad. I just wanted as much depth as possible in the offensive line. That is the key for sure. Got to have depth. Injuries, anything. Just depth. Julia Samia, he is an impact. Absolutely jacked. 232, probably has like 2% body fat. Dude, just absolutely jacked right there. Yeah. I don't know. Do I redshirt him or not? I'm not sure. I'm really interested to see who steps up in that pass rushing role. That's what I'm really interested in. We'll see. Eric Guillermo, impact. Same thing, dude. Just straight jack. 255, man. He's some big dude, 6'5", 255, and impact. At least it's not normal. That's fine. All right, Monty Ahmed. He is an impact development. Okay. I think defensive tackle, where we just pulled in a lot of talent here in this class. Nasir Fulkerts is elite. So he is elite development trait. More than likely gonna be, man, this is the guy. I had a feeling about him. I had a feeling he is going to, I'm guessing, start. He is going to start. And Steven Titus, who we just picked up at the end, he's only a normal dev trait. So maybe, I don't really watch much stuff beforehand. I kind of just, as I go, try to, things out myself. So maybe that is why he was kind of just sitting around there. They didn't really go for him. That could be a possibility. Like, they know what his development traits, so they're like, Brandon Elling is an impact development trait. 75 overall. We'll see how much time he gets this year. Not quite sure. Because we got a lot of guys at the middle linebacker position. As for corner, all we got was Fumagalli. 70 overall. He's an impact dev. So not too bad. But I like it. 6'2", 178. Got some solid speed. I think it was a 90 speed. So we'll take it. All right, Deshaun Melton is going to be a 75 overall. He is an impact dev. Haas will probably start. Melton, I'm not sure. He could actually be up for possibly being redshirted. We'll see. Because Bryce Ramsey, I think I'm going to start. He's a star dev. Yeah, 4-star out of Texas. I think he's going to start. And out of true freshman, no doubt about it, but a star dev. I will be editing some of their equipment I always do that. I know there's like a glitch with some guys disappearing, but I'll make sure that does not happen. But that's pretty much going to do the offseason. And I think we'll just stop it here. And then we'll have it coming up shortly where we'll obviously go through the schedule, set up a board there for week 1 and get into week number 1, whatever game we're going to get into. But I think we kind of saved the recruiting class. We get a top 20 recruiting class, bring in a ton of talent. And I can't wait for year number 2. It's going to be interesting what kind of schedule we're going to have with 2 more teams added to the SEC. It's going to be a lot of fun. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.